guys, it's Chardon, and yeah, I know, it's been a really long time. And listen, I promise, so many things are coming. So many things are coming. My fandom tour video is coming. My all-time low show videos are coming. My Elijah Daniels show, like all of it is coming. I promise. It's all on my phone. It's all coming. I have just tried to find a correct way to go about all of those things, especially my fandom tour video. Like, that is going to be a huge thing to undertake. So it's going to take some time, but I promise it's coming. It's coming. I promise. But we're not going to talk about that right now. We're not going to talk about any of it right now. We have more important things to do right now. And that important thing is the brand new all-time low album, Wake Up Sunshine. So I don't know how much detail I've gone into about my relationship with All Time Low on this channel, but just in case anyone needs a refresher, I have been listening to All Time Low since All Time Low became a thing. Like, All Time Low is one of those very few bands that I've been around since the conception of the band. Like, really, I can count the number of bands or artists that has happened with me for on one hand. That being said, around the time of Future Hearts, so 2014, 2015, my overwhelming love and passion for All Time Low did fizzle out. And that has absolutely nothing to do with the band and everything to do with the clusterfuck that was my life from high school until like 3 years ago. But I have never stopped loving this band. I have loved this band for over half of my life, which is a insane sentence to say, but it's true. I have loved them for so very long. So you can imagine my just overwhelming joy of being able to spend the latter half of last year and then all of this year experiencing so many brand new memories with this band. It has just been absolutely incredible, and this is just the cherry on top. A brand new album, and they've been steadily releasing singles from this album, not just because that's what you do when you promote an album, but also because of this coronavirus stuff. They wanted to give us something to look forward to and to make our time in quarantine that much better, so they've been steadily releasing stuff from this album, and everything that I have heard from this album so far is so fantastic. It's so good. So needless to say, I am overwhelmingly excited to get to listen to this album. I'm so excited. Fun fact, I spent the hour leading up to this release watching the Still Nothing Personal documentary, and this was strategic. It wasn't just because, you know, of course, I'm in my feels over this band and Nothing Personal is my favorite album by this band, but I have seen many a person, because this album has come out for people, I guess, in the UK and Australia already, so they've listened to it already, and so many of those people I know, their favorite album is also Nothing Personal. Well, not anymore. Now it's this one. So I kind of wanted to spend my last hour before this album was out in the world listening to my favorite All Time Low album, because after tonight, it might not be my favorite All Time Low album anymore, which is insane to think about. Nothing Personal has been my favorite All Time Low album since it came out. So thinking that 10 years later, I might have a new favorite All Time Low album, it's pretty crazy. But enough. We're gonna dive right into it. I'm so excited. They're posting so many things. They posted this incredibly soft tweet because they are such sweetie baby boys. I love these boys so much. I have loved these boys for 15 years. That is a crazy thing to say. It's there. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. We have gotten nothing from the latter half of this album. Everything is from the first half. So it's so good. And I am going to be playing the stuff that like has already been released. Otherwise, I'd be playing like 7 songs. And I know that I haven't done reactions for any of the singles that have been dropped, which is bad on me. But don't worry, I'm gonna be playing everything. So let's just get started. I'm so excited. We have brand new All Time Low. That's so crazy. So the first song on the album is arguably my favorite song on the album. I say arguably. It's so, picking a favorite All Time Low song, even just from album to album, is very difficult. Picking a favorite All Time Low song, period, has been a struggle for me since the dawn of All Time Low. But this one is trying. It's trying to beat out the other longtime favorite all-time low songs. It's so crazy and it's so frustrating. Anyway, here is Some Kind of Disaster. I'm a liar, I'm a cynic. I'm a sinner, I'm a saint. I'm a loser, I'm a critic. I'm the ghost of my mistakes. What are you after? Some kind of disaster, yeah. It's just so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. What? I know I'm supposed to say things. I'm supposed to say things, but what am I supposed to... What am I supposed to say? It's so good. Twitter is gonna fuck this up. New tattoo. It's gonna be the new all-time low tattoo. It is. Just you wait. It's so good. Like, I can't get over it. I talked about this incessantly when It's Still Nothing Personal came out. I didn't do a reaction for that, which is shame on me. But he sounds so good. He just sounds better and better as he gets older. And it's just like, Alex, you could stop and that would be phenomenal. This is the best way to start an album. I forgot that this was the first song on the album. What the fuck? It's so good. It's so good. I'm gonna do my best to have the whole reaction not just be that, but it's gonna be real hard, y'all. It's gonna be real hard, y'all, because everything that we've gotten from this album so far is fantastic. It's beautiful. It's amazing. Fantastic. But I will do my best. I will do my best. Some Kind of Disaster. It's trying so hard. It's trying so hard to weasel its way up there into my cluster of interchangeable favorite all-time low songs. Like, literally, at any given moment, you could ask me, Jordan, what's your favorite all-time low song? One day I will tell you it's Missing You. The next day I will tell you it's Lost in Stereo. The next day I will tell you it's Shameless. And then the next day I'll tell you it's Some Kind of Disaster. Okay, so that is our opening track, which is insane. It's crazy to me to think that is the opening track for this album. It's too good. Anywho, next we have what is probably my second favorite of the tracks that have been released so far. I want to say that my favorite of the tracks that have been released, they've gone in order of how they've been released. So my favorite is Some Kind of Disaster. My second favorite, pretty sure, is this one, Sleeping In. The song is also way too freaking good, and the music video was adorable. I cannot wait to hear this song live. It's gonna be so fucking good. It's gonna go so fucking hard. Ryan is gonna go so hard. This shit is gonna be insane. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. It's so good. It's so good. Who said? First two songs and they're trying to kill us. It's rude. It's rude. And this, listen to me. Like that is officially one of my favorite all-time low lyrics. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why. I do not fucking know. But I love it. With like every fiber of my being. I love it so much. If you don't lose your mind when you're singing this song, you're not listening to the song right. It's so good. It's so good. Do you hear Ryan? Do you hear Ryan doing the absolute most in this song? Like, by the way, I have been a die-hard, loyal Jack Bearcat stan since the inception of this band. But this fucking Tennessee Temptress is trying me. It's so good. It's so good. So good. Everything is good. The speed, how hard it goes. Everything is... I'm afraid for nothing personal right now, is all I'm saying. I'm afraid for nothing personal right now. This album is so good already. And who said? This is my... okay, so we're just gonna get to number 3. Number 3... I remember when these little shitheads, I say that with all the love in my body, when these little shitheads performed this song at Slam Dunk. Oh my God. I remember everyone losing their fucking minds. And they had the audacity to wait like a whole year to release a studio version. Mind you, they played this shit at Slam Dunk a year ago for the first time. And it's not like they played it and then like, they were like, oh, we don't know what you're talking about, which would have been annoying. But it would have been less annoying than them playing it live constantly. They've played this, I heard this song live twice. 2 times in person before I heard the and then the whole stunt with the panda abducting Ryan thing. It was just like the level of extra that they decided to be about this song is ridiculous. I will give it to them though, because this song is a fucking bop. It's Getaway Green, y'all. And I'm in the music video for this. I am. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. So good. And I'm in the music video. Did I mention that? I will talk about that more when I do the tour, when I do the video for those shows, but I knew it was coming and I still wasn't ready when I saw it. It's so good. And why? For what? Who said? Alex, Zach, why? Who said? And I already know, this song already does rock live, even when you don't know the fucking words, because they won't release the studio version. It's still great. I'm in a music video for an All-Time Low song and I don't know the words. So that's it. Those are the first 3 tracks on the album. My favorites on the album so far. We still have 3 more that have already been released. And then the whole rest of the album that I have no idea what it's going to look like. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So we're just going to hurry up and plow right into the rest of them. So the next up, track number 4, is Melancholy Kaleidoscope. All of these songs are going to be so good live. Like, I know they're doing Sad Summer, which I'm supposed to do if it still happens. I'm doing 2 dates. Doing 2 dates of Sad Summer if it still happens. I get that, but I need a tour for this album. I know that's a lot of touring, but they're used to it. They can do it. They can do it. They can do Sad Summer and a Wake Up Sunshine tour. They can do it. It's so good. No one said the guitars had to go that hard. Nobody. Like, I will say this. In this song, you can hear, like, so good. You can hear like some Simple Creatures-esque nonsense coming from Alex, which I love, because I love Simple Creatures and I love how he sounds when he's doing Simple Creatures. It is a slightly different sound for him, so I love seeing that creeping in to this. If we could see some Who Hurt You, Jack work its way in here, I would love that, like a lot. Like a lot. So next we have Trouble Is, and actually I think I might like Trouble Is just maybe a little bit better than Melancholy Kaleidoscope. I don't know. Let's listen to it and find out. Let me help make my decision. Ryan. I'm pretty sure this is the one that me and a whole bunch of hustlers on Twitter were talking about, how we can definitely hear some Blink-182 in here. It's not shocking. But it's cool. Personally, I know that people bitch about that a lot. Like, when you listen to, like, a song by a band and you can, like, hear similarities to other bands in the same scene or whatever. I love that. Like, that's so great. Like, there are definitely Water Park songs, like, especially, like, the really, really old stuff, where I'm like, oh, so Austin was listening to Panic at the Disco when he wrote this, he was listening to Fall Out Boy when he wrote this, he was listening to Paramore when he wrote this, and, like, that's so cool, because, like, you get to find out what, like, your favorite artists were listening to and what influenced them to start writing, and it's really cool. So, like, listening to this song and hearing Blink is, like, really cool, because I'm like, oh yeah, Alex and Mark Hoppus, like, they're friends, and they have a band together, so it makes sense that there would be, like, some Blink shit in here. It's cool. I don't know. I like it. So when people, like, go on the internet and they're like, this sounds like this, and I'm like, so what? Like, who cares? This screamy grit shit that he's doing on this album kills me. Like, sir. It's so good. Like, it's so good. It's so good. This album don't need to be this good. It really doesn't. They didn't need to go this hard. And we're only on, like, track 5. This is the last of the singles that we have gotten from this album, and it is also the titular song. It is Wake Up Sunshine, and this is also, so far, my least favorite of the released singles. It's still a bop, though. It's just my least favorite. It's still good, though. It's still good. Like, honestly, this reminds me of, like, modern Green Day, is what this reminds me of. Like, what Green Day's doing now, similar. As I was saying, sounds like modern Green Day. To be fair, I think Alex might be doing it better. No shade, because I love me some Billie Joe Armstrong. But I think Alex is doing this a little bit better. It's so good. And I might be wrong, I might like this, I don't know. Each one of these songs I have liked more and more and more upon repeat listens. So let me listen to this song like 3 more times. It might be my new favorite on the album. I don't fucking know. And like, they're playing with, like, so many different sounds. And I feel like these are sounds that they have, like, tried to do before, but for, like, whatever reason, it just, like, didn't work right. But here, it just, everything worked. It's so good. I love this album so much already. I'm so excited for the rest of it. It's so good. And for what? We are officially in the tracks that I have not heard. And the first one is arguably, like, the most anticipated from this album. It is Monsters featuring blackbear. That is why I know of blackbear, but I don't think that I know anything that they've done at all. But I hear about them constantly, and everybody is so excited for this. It's also one of the explicit tracks on the album. Love that. I love it when the boys say bad words. I'm excited. So, here we go. Oh, God. Why do all the monsters come out at night? Why do we sleep when we want to? You fuck up my Oh my god. This is so sexy. I'm so pissed. Alex. This is so good. I am speechless. This is so good. So good. It's so good. This is at the top. I don't know where it falls, but oh, it's so good. Oh my god! Alex Gaskarth is trying to kill me. He's trying to kill me. And he's doing a real good job. That was so good. That might be second favorite. That might be second favorite. And I could see it becoming first favorite if I listened to it more than one time, which we all know that I'm going to. Like, that was so good. That was so good. And the feature. Oh my god, it's so good. Who said? Who said? Like, I'm afraid. I'm afraid of the rest of this album. It's gonna be so good. Okay. We gotta keep going. We gotta keep moving. The next song is Pretty Venom, Interlude. Oh, that is cool. I like... It goes from being real cool to being real pretty. Alex. I can't do this, it's too good. Everything is too good. Everything is too good. And it's rude. And it's an attack on my person. This is up there too. They can't all be up there. They can't all be They can't all be favorites. That's not how it works. I'm gonna kick this man's ass. Like, God help this man when I'm done and I get on Twitter. I am so glad I bought this on vinyl. There has to be a bad song. There has to be a bad song on the album. This can't be a perfect album. I refuse to accept that this is a perfect album. I can't be having that. The next song, oh god, just the name. The name is giving me some fear. It's Favorite Place featuring the band Camino. I also don't think I've ever heard anything by the band Camino. I know that I need to listen to stuff by the band Camino because they are opening for 5 Seconds of Summer on their No Shame tour, which I'm also supposed to be going to, as long as this corona shit doesn't fuck it up. So I know I need to listen to stuff by them. Guess this is a good place to start. I'm afraid. Favorite Place. What kind of fucking name is that? Oh, Ryan? Excuse me? What is that? Between Alex and Ryan. What the fuck? What? Sing a bad note. Sing something that doesn't sound good. I dare you. I dare you. You won't, coward. This kind of sounds good. How? All of it? Just all of it is gonna be good. All of it. The whole thing. The whole thing? They can't all be fantastic. Something has to be on the bottom. And then I'm gonna look at the lyrics to these songs, and it's just gonna make it worse. The whole album can't be this good. It can't. I refuse. I'm just gonna keep moving. This one also gives me fear. It's called Safe. I have fear. I have fear inside me. I have fear. But sure, let's just go ahead. He sounds so good. It's so rude. I feel a drop. Why was I right? I didn't need to be right. What the fuck? Seriously? Just seriously? I'm angry. I am mad. Why is all of it so good? What am I supposed to do? What are you supposed to do when you just listen to an album and everything is good? What do you do? I need these white men to stop making perfect albums. Like, no. There's gotta be a bad song. Just gonna keep moving right along to January Gloom, which is Seasons, Part 1. There's a part 2. I'm afraid. Here we go. It's got a weird feel to it. Because I was like, I don't know. It's good. But like, it's kind of got like a mellow feel to it, but also like, it's gritty. It's like, what the fuck? It's good though. Oh! All of it? I can't. I don't know what else to say at this point that I haven't said already. Oh god! He sounds so good. He sounds so good. Oh my god! Oh my god! It is Alex Gaskarth's world, and we're all just living in it. The whole thing. Like, until we get to the end, that's just gonna... The whole thing is gonna be the mantra of the rest of this video, I guess. The whole thing is gonna be... Okay, I don't know why. I don't have high hopes for this next one. It's called Clumsy. I don't know why. Just the title of it is not sparking anything in me. Not fear, not excitement, nothing. So, maybe. Let's see. I'm wrong already. What the fuck? They heard me doubting. He heard me doubting them in the past. It was like, we're gonna prove this bitch wrong. Fuck you, Chardon. Oh my god. What the fuck? The production! I cannot. I am going to cry. This album is so good. I'm gonna cry. The whole thing? So good. It's so good. And for what? For why? I'm gonna lose my whole shit. There's so many things I want to say, but I don't want to jinx it. There's so many things I want to say, but I don't want to jinx it. So I'm not saying any of them until we're done. Glitter and Crimson? I don't know. I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel about anything anymore. So I guess we'll just go and see what happens. I lied, I am afraid. All of a sudden I'm very afraid. Ooh, I like that. It's not helping with the fear though. Be gentle. That's not gentle, Alex. Why? Why do you sound so good? Who said... That plucked a Parksy chord in me. Water Parks just flashed across my face. You saw it. This, in the best way, sounds like nostalgic All Time Low. up attack. You can look me in my face and tell me that that was not a sheer, bold attack on my person, and I will call you a liar. Yes, I was expecting it to be good, but this? I was not expecting this. How do you prepare for this? We have Summer Days, just Seasons, Part 2. Don't know how to feel. Maybe once I press play, we will again have like a moment. But right now, I don't know how to feel. Uh-oh. No, we have fear. Why? Why does he have to sound that good? Can anyone answer me that question? Why he has to sound that good? We're so close to the end, and then I can say all the things I want to say. The production is so good. Like, that's another thing that, like, people complain and bitch about, especially on, like, pop punk albums, when there's a lot of production. But, like, excuse me, production can be amazing. Like, this is amazing. Fuck you. Pop punk bands can have production. They can have, oh my god. They can have whatever the fuck they want, okay? We only have one song left. We have one song left. And I have the most fear. The most fear inside me. It's called Basement Noise. Apparently, it's about, like, them sitting in Ryan's basement and writing music, like, forever ago. So I'm expecting feels. Also, we have not gotten, like, a real slow song yet. So I'm thinking that it's gonna be a Nothing Personal moment where we didn't get the slow feel song until the last one. And we all know how that ended, don't we? Therapy. So I have all the fear inside me. All the fear inside me. But I'm also really ready to say all the things that I've been bottling up, but I don't want to jinx anything. So we're going to listen to it. But oh man, if I cry this makeup off, I'm going to be pissed. So here we go. Last song on the album. Last song and Wake Up Sunshine. Basement Noise. I'm stalling, but not anymore. Okay, it's not slow. I still have fear. I am not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I refuse. I'm immune to you. Alex Skarsgård. Nope. I am a rock. I am a rock. And rocks don't cry. Rocks feel nothing. I am a rock! It's not happening. Stop it! I am a rock! Are you done? I think they're done. Oh my god. Unfazed, eyes dry. Didn't happen. I made it. Ha! So that's it. It's Wake Up Sunshine. I can say these things now. That shit is a perfect album. This band has not made a perfect album for me since Nothing Personal, people. There are now only 2 perfect all-time low albums, in my opinion. Nothing Personal and Wake Up Sunshine. I am, like, dead ass gonna have to, like, listen to this album, like, read all the lyrics for the album, and then, like, re-listen to Nothing Personal and see where we stand, because I am not confident in saying that this is not my favorite all-time low album. I'm not confident in that statement at all. What the fuck? I don't think you understand. Like, it has been, like 10 years. Okay, like, last year, right? Nothing Personal turned 10 years old. 10 years, Nothing Personal has been not only my favorite all-time low album, but the only perfect all-time low album in my opinion. Now all of a sudden, in the year our Lord 2020, neither of those things are true anymore. Really? That's a lot. That's a lot to digest. So much shit is being upended in my all-time low life. Like, first, I have spent like the past couple of weeks struggling with the fact that Ryan, I didn't notice before, because like I've been so all about Jack for like 15 years, but now all of a sudden, Ryan. So there's that. And now this. It's too much. It's too much. I don't deal with change that well. This is a lot to process. As it stands right now, this is just whatever. This is a perfect album. That's the reaction of Wake Up Sunshine by All Time Low. As stated previously, fandom tour video is coming. The All Time Low shows that I did at the beginning of the year, they are also coming. Elijah Daniel show, also coming. Super Whatever, Chapel Happy. All of these things are coming. I have taken vlog footage for all of these shows. It's all on my phone. It's all happening. But until then, that is it for me today. Go stream the fuck out of this album, please. Because it's so good. You heard it. It's so good. It's so good. Please, go stream this album. Go buy a shit ton of merch for it. It's so good. It's so good. And until next time.